probably also be a little bit of whispering and slow or soft speaking combined. So just so you guys are ready for that, I'm going to be doing a lot of book triggers just because I enjoy book triggers. They give me the most tingle, 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 tingles. So I'll probably do a lot of that, some tapping and scratching, some book wiggles, because I enjoy those as well. So I have some books beside me that I'm going to show you. Maybe we'll start with my current read. So my current read is Billy Summers by Stephen King. And I still have my Christmas nails. If anybody's watching this, do you prefer slow triggers, or do you prefer fast triggers? I prefer fast and aggressive ASMR, but sometimes somebody reading you a story and it just being very slow is just so relaxing. Okay, this is the next book that I want to show you. It's called Prodigy. This is the second in a series, in the Legend series. I have a bad habit of starting books and not finishing them. So unfortunately, this is one of those. I think there's 4 in the series. Excuse me. So I loved Legend. It's like in a dystopian setting. Some scratch tapping as well. This one is dual perspective, and it's, I believe, a bit of an enemies to lovers, or enemies to friends at least, is where I'm at. It's about a boy named Day and a girl named June, and they're polar opposites, and she hates him, and she's actually trying to find him and hunt him down, so that's very interesting. Yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but it does say it's an action-packed series, and it's the real deal. The real deal, real deal, real deal, real deal, real deal, real deal. Okay, let's move on to my next one. It's called Pretty Little Wife. So this is actually the book that got me back into reading a few years ago. I hope that's not too loud. Maybe we can do some finger tapping. So it says, there is more than one way to end a marriage. And then the inside says, shouldn't a dead husband stay dead? So this one I would love to reread, just because it got me back into my love of reading a few years ago, and yeah, I'll read you the back. It's just a little excerpt. I run this household, he said. His money, his house. He made the decisions, even the ones that impacted her job and where they lived. Him. She'd conceded so much ground to him, she had no idea when it happened, or why she'd let her life get so small. No more. So, very interesting. I love Darby Kane. I've read a few of her other books, and I love her, so I definitely recommend if you're into like thrillers and stuff like that. So this one is a blast from the past. It's The Uglies and Pretties, 2 books in one by Scott Westerfeld. So I read these when I was in middle school, and I loved them. So I saw this at Valley Village, and I thought I'd pick it up and would reread. So I also love some book wiggles. Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. I'll read you the back of this one. Tally can't wait for her 16th birthday. Only then will she have an operation to turn her from a repellent ugly into a stunning, attractive pretty, and live in New Pretty Town, a high-tech paradise where her only job will be to have fun. But when Tally finally becomes pretty, everything isn't as perfect as it seems. Underneath all the beauty and luxury is a nagging sense that something is wrong. Very wrong. Searching for the truth, Tally discovers a whole new side of the pretty world, and it isn't very pretty. Now Tally has a choice to make. Fight to forget what she knows, or fight for her life. I might actually read this one next. Her name is Wanda. So I had said that I have a bad habit of starting books and not finishing them. This is one of them. You can see I'm also a huge spine breaker, so I love to just take a book and just like, yeah. I know that might hurt a lot of people's book lovers' feelings, but that's what I love about books. I think a destroyed book is a very loved book, and yeah, it makes me happy. So this is another one that I want to finish reading. I'll probably start it from the beginning so that I know what's going on, but this one is a series on Prime Video as well. I don't know if it's still on there, but it was at some point. So this one is about a Navy SEAL. James Reese is his name, and his entire team is killed by a catastrophic ambush that claimed the lives of the air crew that was sent to rescue them as well. So he discovers that this may not be an act of war by a foreign enemy, but a conspiracy that runs up to the highest levels of his own government. So now he wants to find out the truth, and he's ready for revenge. So they have taken everything from him, and now it's his turn. He didn't start this fight, but he'll finish it, is what it says. I have made myself a deal this year that I'm not allowed to buy any more books until I finish the ones that I own. I have a huge bookshelf over here full of lots of books that I haven't read. So if you would like to see a bookshelf tour, let me know, and I can do that as well. I'll do my best. But yeah, lots of great books over there that I still need to read. So this next book is called A Little Life, and I hate the cover, absolutely hate the cover, but I wanted to read the book. So again, I'll read you a little bit of the back. A Little Life, sorry, excuse me. A Little Life follows 4 classmates, and they move to New York in search of fame and fortune. With their relationships, which are tinged by addiction, success, and pride, deepen over the decades. The men are held together by the devotion to a brilliant Jude, a man who is scarred by an unspeakable childhood trauma. So this is about brotherly bonds and a depiction of love in the 21st century. It's about the families we are born in. It's about families we are born into and those we make for ourselves. So chosen family and stuff like that. This book is, I think, 814 pages. So, but yet it doesn't look that thick. I think it's because the pages are so thin. So, yeah, I'm excited to read this one. It's a National Book Award finalist. So, yeah, excited to read that one. And it's a Man Booker Prize finalist as well. Okay, this last book that I want to tell you guys about is called Mystic River by Dennis Lehane. I listened to a podcast on Spotify called Psychopedia. It's crime and comedy. It's a crimedy. So there's one of the co-hosts, Tank, is his name. He says this is one of his favorite books of all time, and it's a thriller, psychological thriller, I think. Again, this is one that I haven't read but want to. So it's about 3 friends as children, and a strange car pulls up on their street, and 1 boy gets into the car and 2 didn't, and something terrible happens. Something that ends their friendship and changes all 3 boys together forever. So 25 years later, it's about a homicide detective. One of them is a homicide detective, one of them is an ex-con, and one is trying to hold their marriage together and keep their demons at bay. So it's about one of the friends' daughters who is murdered, and one of them is a homicide detective. One of them wants to handle the crime in his own way, in a very bad way. And one of them is found on the night of the daughter's murder, covered in someone else's blood. So, very excited to read this one. But, yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, if anyone actually watched this, I don't know if they did or not, but if not, I'll just maybe continue doing this when I feel like it for fun, just because I love ASMR. So yeah, I thought if I could help anybody at all, or make somebody's day, or give somebody some tingles, I thought I would try. So if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments down below. If you want to subscribe to see what else I'm going to do, I would love that. And again, like this video if you enjoyed. Again, I will get better, and I'm very open to constructive criticism about how I can improve my videos. Right now I'm just filming on my phone, so yeah, if there's something that any suggestions or tips that you guys have, I'm all about hot tips. So thank you all for watching. I hope this video brought you some joy or gave you some book recommendations. or just gave you some tingles or relaxation. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.